Hi everybody, Happy New Year. This is Talia tuning in from Quest Studio at our church location. I'm wishing all of you a Happy New Year. Hope you had a great holiday. And I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to a restart new year for myself and for Quest. And so I thought I would tune in. I know this year still is going to look a little bit different, but I thought it would be nice to kind of give you something to look forward to and maybe a way for you to focus. So every year, one tradition we have with our Quest community is to choose one word for the year, or one word or theme or mantra for the year. It's based off of a book called One Word by John Gordon. If you've never read it, I would recommend it. It's a super easy read. You can probably read it in 20 minutes or listen to the audio book of it. There's probably some YouTube videos of it. But it's the idea of, a lot of times we choose New Year's resolutions that on average last about 4 to 6 weeks max, and then kind of get pushed back to the wayside and we fall back into our old habits. And so I always like to choose a word for myself, but I always choose a word for Quest as like for the business. And so 2 years ago, I picked the word grow in numbers, grow in presence in our community. We always do a word up paint night with Meg Duffy, which we are not going to do this year. We're gonna look at doing something a little bit different instead of a paint night, just because of trying to social distance and guidelines and stuff. And we ended up growing in locations. We bought this awesome church, turned it into a yoga studio. I learned a lot and grew a lot in knowledge of just growing in business and growing in our community with the studio and stuff like that. And then last year, for 2020, I picked the word fearless for both myself and for Quest. Kind of getting rid of the fear of the unknown, not really knowing that COVID was going to happen. Fearless in being able to present, do more public speaking, fearless in launching new programs, 4 out of 5 of which we really didn't get to fully launch because of COVID, and which is okay, because it just hasn't happened yet, and it will, I promise, in 2021. But with the fear of not knowing if people are gonna like it, if it's gonna work, and then fearless kind of turned into just being okay with everything that's happening and making the changes necessary so that all is good. And so with the studio, we learned that we could offer classes live stream, so that if you're not comfortable to come to the studio when we were open, that you could work out with us at home. And that's been a great way for people to stay active and stay healthy during COVID. And so this year, I'm still on the fence personally as far as a word for myself. I'm between the words create, action, and strong or strength. But I do want the word strong for our studio, for Quest. And the reason being strength in numbers, building our Quest community and our membership, strength for our muscles. We bought an in-body scanner to measure our lean muscle, and that's one of my big focuses for our members. We're going to be launching our Flex program, which is our small group training program. That's focused on strength training and building lean muscle, because the more muscle we have, the better our metabolism is. Building strength in your confidence and doing some new programs and things like baseline testing, which we're going to launch tomorrow, once a quarter, being able to measure our progress and our strength throughout the whole year, giving us the confidence to come to a gym and lift heavier weights so that you're strong. And so strong is our word for Quest for the year, for me, for all of you. So I wanted to share that with you, but I would challenge you, rather than thinking of New Year's resolutions, taking a few minutes, whether it's in a journal, to reflect back on 2020. What were the good things that happened? What were the challenges that happened? What did we learn from those? And what would we like to see better in 2021? I know for me, I always pick a big five big things that I really want to accomplish in the year, whether that's personally, with my business, with my endeavors, whatever it is. Maybe it's running a marathon, or competing in a bodybuilding show, or launching this new program, or having so many members, whatever that might look like for you. Even if you're not a business owner, it might be for your family or something that you really want to do. thinking of what are some 5, even if it's 3 things or 1 thing that you really want to accomplish. What word comes to mind with those things? What is something that needs to change or be implemented more of in your life in order to make those things happen? For a lot of my clients and a lot of my students, staying motivated to work out, especially at home, because they're not as motivated to do it by themselves at home. If they don't have something that they're working toward, I have one client whose son is getting married later this year, so now her focus is looking great, feeling great for the wedding, and maybe picking out a cool dress, or, we're always working towards something, but what are the things that you really want to accomplish and why? And what's a word that can be present throughout your whole year that we can either create a vision board with, or make a bracelet out of it, or have it written. Some of my clients have like home decor that have their word there. What's a word that pops up? And so one thing I'm going to do with my members to make those words present, to make your words part of my purpose for the year, is to have you share your 1 word with me by the end of next week. And I'm going to make something super cool to have at both studio locations so that you can see everybody's words, so that when we're here working out, when you're at home working out, and you're seeing us from home on your screens when we reopen tomorrow, thankfully, that you're able to see everybody else's goals, so that you're not just working out and coming here and staying committed to your goals just for you, but we're doing it for a whole community. So I would really encourage you to share your 1 word with me. Meg and I are working on something to do for the 1 word, but I would like to still do a vision night. And so I'm going to do a vision night coming this Friday, January 8th, I think it is, at 6 p.m. You'll have the option to come in person to the church upstairs, or to visit with me live stream. And so I'm going to have everyone bring, I'll post an event about it tomorrow in our Quest page, what to bring. You have to pre-register. We're going to have a limited amount of people in person, but to bring 2 or 3 of your own magazines, your own pair of scissors. I'll have a little board, like cardboard or postcard type thing, nothing super crazy big, but something to us to make something small that we could put somewhere where we will see it with our word for the year. But we'll also do a little bit of brainstorming, a goal setting session with that. I'll do it free for the community. It'll be time for us just as a Quest community get together. But if you aren't part of our community, it gives you an idea of kind of when we do coaching, nutrition coaching, or just talking together as a community here at Quest. Give you a little insight, maybe some motivation or direction on your goals for the year, for 2021. And tomorrow I'll be going live in our page here again tomorrow that will kind of explain our programs and our classes and how to use the classes to build strength and to tone, maybe lose weight, like how our classes are actually built. On our website, myqueststudio.com, it has a class description of all of our classes, but you may not know really, well, what's the purpose of having all those different types of classes and how should I use them and how can I cross-train on my own with us live stream or Quest on demand to complement the workouts you already maybe are doing to reach the goals that you have. So I'm gonna tune in live tomorrow to go through that. And so if you're free Friday, tune in tomorrow. By tomorrow evening, there'll be a sign up for that, and you could just join us live stream through Zoom and do your little vision board and goal setting on your own with us live stream. So I'll still get to chat with you. But we're gonna do 2 exercises on Friday and plan to be here for like an hour and a half. 2 exercises to kind of give you some vision and purpose for the year. So I look forward to opening our doors again tomorrow. And I appreciate everybody's patience and commitment and dedication both to Quest and to yourselves because you deserve it. So I look forward to helping all of you and myself stay strong, be strong, get stronger in 2021. And we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night, guys. Happy New Year.